everyone, this is Joanne coming to you live from Texas. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, go ahead and hit me up with some of those unicorn emojis since those are my jam. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So super excited tonight, you guys. Happy Monday. So I hope you enjoyed Unicorn Monday on my page here. So typically on Mondays, I do a little bit about business tips and tricks. So if you're a boss babe like me, or you're an entrepreneur, or you're somebody who's been watching my journey, you're like, you know what? I really would love to earn some extra cash. Make sure you stay tuned. My business lives are always appropriate, and you can always apply them to your personal life as well. A lot of times they're just super inspirational, and I just teach you how to be more confident, how to love yourself more, and how to do all of the things. So super excited to share with you guys tonight. I hope you all had a great weekend. So go ahead and comment in the comments for me. Let me know how your weekend went. So I see a bunch of you guys jumping online. Welcome. Go ahead and say hi. Let me know where you're coming in from. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. By the way, if you're a brand new friend, go ahead and comment new in the comments so that way I can circle back around and say hi to you. I've been making a ton of brand new friends lately, so if you're brand new to me, welcome. My name is Joanne. I've been keto. I'll be 2 years keto in November, so I'm getting close, you guys. I'm down 60 pounds. I recently got into a size 6, and I am also a business owner, so I am an entrepreneur. I've been in network marketing for quite a while, for a few years now, and I quit my corporate job back in October of 2018. Is that right? Yes. And I lead a very successful online business. So the whole point of this video is to show you guys that I'm living the dream. I never thought it was possible, and I like to show you guys that you can do it too. So let me go ahead and say hi to a few people real quickly, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get started with the content. So even if you're not an entrepreneur, please stay on the video. I promise you, you're gonna get a lot of value and inspiration out of this. That's kind of my motto. So hi Greta, welcome. Hey Jen, welcome. Thanks for the unicorns, Renee. We've got Alex, Meredith. Hey Kelly girl, so happy to have you. Jody, Beatrice, William. Awesome, so happy to have you guys. So by the way, if you love my page and you have lots of fun and you learn lots of things either about business or keto, please give the video a quick share. I so appreciate your love and support. And if you haven't friended me or followed me yet, make sure you do that right now. You just click on the bottom here. It will pop up and you can do follow and see first, and then click your three dots there and turn on your live notifications. Okay, well, I wasn't sure what you meant by that. I was like, oh, he must not like me or something. I always take it personal. Do you guys have that issue? Especially on the internet nowadays. Sometimes somebody says something and I always like take it personal. So you have to like kind of take a step back and posture yourself. So okay, so if you're a boss babe or an entrepreneur, please comment in the comments and let me know. You could say boss babe or entrepreneur. I love connecting with other like-minded business people. I was actually just chatting with one of my best friends the other day. I met her randomly, I don't know, I think in a business group. She's in a completely different business than me, but her and I always share business tips, and I just have a lot of fun with that. So make sure you let me know in the comments. So how did everyone do? We're gonna be talking about Facebook algorithm today, okay? So I'm really excited to share this with you. I've got my top 3 tips about how you can fight the Facebook algorithm and earn a bigger commissions check next month. So if that's something that would excite you, go ahead and give me some hearts right here. Leave me some hearts in the comments. I think this is gonna be some brand new stuff that, unless you're on my team, you probably haven't heard these things before. So I never heard them until, you know, I came where I'm at. So you're getting like the real VIP treatment right now. So, but I'm curious, if you are an entrepreneur or a business owner, how did everyone do for the month of June? So last night was end of month. Normally you guys see me active on my Instagram stories, and I'm doing all kinds of shenanigans and fun things with the puppy, and I'm showing you guys what I'm doing throughout my day. I was like MIA yesterday because I was bleeding from my thumbs, working really hard to hit some of my end of month goals. You know what I mean? So How did you guys do with your business in June? Tell me. Did you crush your goals? If you did, comment crush in the comments. Were you close? Did you just miss it? So if you were close, you can go ahead and comment close. And if you missed the mark, you can comment help, okay? Because I would love to come back through and see what I can do to get to know some of you and then also to help those that need it. So I see that Will's a graphic designer and a streamer. That is so cool. So sending you lots of love in your business. I love that so much. So I personally, just so you guys know, because I like to be completely transparent, I just had my best month in business ever, which is really exciting, you guys. I just crunched the numbers, and I had a pretty aggressive monthly business goal, a commission goal that I really wanted for myself, and I've been manifesting it. I've been writing it down every day for at least 60 days that I wanted to earn this amount of money in my commissions check. And not only did I crush my commissions goal, but I added an extra 1,000 on top of that. So, whoo, you guys, I am exciting. So I'm very excited. My business is really, really growing, which is so, so cool. So I'm glad to see you crush your goals, Vanessa. Woo! High fives, girl. I'm so happy for you. I know what it feels like to win like that. And quick side note, this isn't even in my notes, but you know, for those of you that don't know, I had 4 failed businesses before this one, so I know what it feels like to bust your butt and not win and just be like, God, I did all this work and I made what, $50, $100, okay? So I would encourage you, if you're in a space where you're not winning, please find yourself a new business, okay? There's no shame in jumping around until you find a business that gives you what I like to call my trifecta. You need to have a good product, you need to have good website, you need to have good tools, you need to have great mentors. So you can't just have a great product and have other things lacking. So, you know, if this one's not working, it's cool if you love the product, but if it's not giving you enough, go try something else, okay? Hey Greta, welcome. So it's okay you missed it. So hopefully some of the tricks I'm going to teach you right now about how to combat the Facebook algorithm will help you as long as you're consistent. You have to be consistent with this. But if you do it every single day, come 30, 60, 90 days especially, you're going to really see that bonus, that commissions check go. So yeah, thanks for cheering her on. That's awesome, Alex. So yeah, I crushed my commissions goal. I'm really grateful for my business and the opportunity that it has given me to completely change my life altogether. So I love being able to work from home and build my own life and my own business and help a lot of people. That really is my heartbeat. So when I first started in network marketing, I don't know, it's been probably 4 or 5 years ago now, my mentors would always talk to me about the Facebook algorithm. And I was like, didn't know what that was. I don't know. Did anyone else? Tell me the first time you ever heard about a Facebook algorithm, what was your experience in the comments? I was just kind of like, and I'm a pretty smart person. You know, I graduated top 10, I think, in my class, you know, won a bunch of awards. Like, I'm kind of a geek like that. So it was like, what on earth is a Facebook algorithm? I did not know what that was. So if you were confused and perplexed like me, give me some confused emojis in the comments, because that was me. I was like, what is an algorithm? Okay, so here's the thing. It's important, and for a long time I ignored it. I was like, I don't know what that algorithm thing is, and I really don't care. And I just kept doing my own thing. Okay, but you can only bang your head up against a wall so many times before you're like, okay, maybe I need to learn what this algorithm thing is all about, because maybe it's crippling my business. Okay, so maybe that's hitting home with some of you. So here's the thing I will say, getting so excited. The algorithm does change pretty often, so you're never gonna know like the perfect metrics for a Facebook algorithm, but if you know the basics, you can definitely combat it. So yeah, it's probably really similar to YouTube, Will. You'll have to let me know in the comments here. So, but it's important, if you really wanna have a successful business, you really need to know about the algorithm and how it behaves, because you can't just ignore it, because it's a huge part of how people are going to see you. So basically, for those of you that don't know, Facebook catalogs posts and videos in such a way, mathematically, essentially, so as to decide what shows up on people's news feeds, okay? So, and I know that's kind of like a complicated statement, so let me kind of break it down for you. So, you know, think about it. I have 5,000 Facebook friends, I'm completely maxed out, and I have 2,000 followers. So I've worked really hard to grow my network. I've got 7,000 total people on my page that have connected with me. So when I scroll through my Facebook, do you think I see all 7,000 people? Okay, that's like insane. There's no way I could possibly see that many people. So a lot of people's timelines are actually hidden from me. I don't see them. So that sometimes that's why when I'm in one-on-one conversations with people and they say, well, didn't you see my post? And I'm like, no, I've got thousands of people on my page. I don't see everyone's posts, okay? So that's basically what the Facebook algorithm is. The Facebook decides what's going to show up on your timeline, okay? So, and here's why it's important, okay? If you're in network marketing, it's really important that you cultivate and you do some daily tasks to massage that algorithm. You want to get in there and work the algorithm, okay, you guys? Because the more people that have visibility to your page, the more potential customers you can have, right? And the more genuine connections you can make with people, right? So is this starting to make sense? If it is, go ahead and give me some light bulb emojis in the comments. Hi, Wendy, thanks for the unicorn, sweet sister. So, all right, so moving my notes down here, you guys. Okay. So visibility is key for network marketing, you guys. I'm glad you're enjoying the content, Connie. I really appreciate it. So visibility is key. You want people to see you. So if I go back to my old self where I was just trying to ignore all the rules about the algorithm because I just thought it was too hard and it was going to be too much work to try and like combat it, no wonder that my business was suffering back then a few years ago because I couldn't be bothered with making sure people had visibility to my page, okay? So you're probably asking me right now, love you guys. You're probably asking me right now, well, what can I do so people can see my business posts? How can people see my content? How can people see my videos? Okay, so here we go. This was all leading up to this. I'm going to give you my top tips and tricks. So if you're excited about it, go ahead and give me some hearts right here. Leave me some hearts in the comments. Please give the video a quick share and don't forget to friend me and follow me. So my first tip for you, okay, and I've got some freebie tips in there too. You guys know me, I'm like a geek. So I give you one tip with like 3 freebies underneath it. So my first tip for you is the more you interact with people, the more your stuff will show up on their timeline. And I know this seems like a no-brainer, but it's like really important, especially once you get to kind of my level. I'm like mid-range level in my company. I'm earning a pretty like life-changing commissions check, okay, you guys. I'm building a successful team. I've quit my job. I work from home full-time. So a lot of my day can be wrapped up in some pretty busy business activities. You know, I'm doing coaching calls with people. I'm doing VIP calls at night to build the business. So there's all kinds of things going on. So as simple as it is, sometimes I can forget to interact with people on my timeline, and that's really important. It's one of the most #1 things to do. So, and this works with both your timeline and Facebook Messenger. So I don't waste time Facebook scrolling anymore. So back in the day before I had my own business, what did I used to do on my lunch break at my old corporate job or laying in bed or sitting on the couch? You sit there and you're scrolling through Facebook, right? Scroll. You're looking for something entertaining before you finally stop. So now if you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur or a boss babe, you have to kind of stop that scroll and make it work for you. I don't do mindless scrolling anymore, you guys. I'm always thinking about my business and how it can impact not just my life, but the life of others. Because in my business, I'm in health and wellness. So the decisions I make on my daily Facebook scroll have the potential to save people's lives. So I'm very intentional about my scrolling technique and what I do about it. And I encourage you to take the same mindset. I don't care if you're in beauty and selling mascaras. I don't care if you're doing essential oils. It doesn't matter what your business is. You can always be intentional about your Facebook scroll. So take the time at least once or twice a day to go through and do a proper Facebook scroll, and I'm gonna give you some action steps to do, okay? You guys excited about it? So first things first, as you're scrolling, unfriend anyone that's not high vibe. Just unfriend them. And this was something that took me a really long time to embrace, because I'm a lover. For you guys that have done the Marquetta personality test, I'm a yellow, which are, yellow is the lover personality. So sometimes I felt so guilty about unfriending people, because I'm like, well, maybe one day they'll want to buy, and maybe one day this product will help save their life, because I am in health and wellness. But honestly, I can tell you guys, the more you create this culture on your timeline about who you want your market to be. I want my market to be high vibe people who are all of the rainbow unicorn magic, who are kids at heart, who embrace a healthy lifestyle. Like, I want those kinds of people to be attracted to me. So if I'm scrolling through my timeline and I find somebody that's really just saying some ugly things, whether it's profanity, whether it's, potentially racist, political, what have you, if it affects me in any kind of way negatively, I go ahead and unfriend them, because that's not the kind of culture I want to create in my space. So you may need to sit down and kind of come up with a mission statement. You should have a clear idea of who your ideal customer is. And I always tell my girls that are on my team, one day we're going to be sitting on the beaches of Maui together, okay? So who do you want to bring to Maui with you in the business or as a customer? And if this person doesn't fit into the mold, then they need to not be on your timeline, okay? And it's nothing personal, right? So good. I'm glad you guys are embracing it. So I encourage you, you can't attract your tribe if there's garbage on there. So you always got to be thinking about, you want to attract more abundance, more wealth, more customers, more life-changing, more of all of the beautiful things, okay? So clean up your space, make it really nice. And you need to make a decision while you're scrolling. So while I'm scrolling, you can't just scroll by something. You have to make a decision. So you either have to like, love, or comment, or unfriend. So I'll say it again, because I kind of said it really fast. So as I'm scrolling, here's a post. Somebody has posted something. I can't just scroll by it. I have to make a decision. I have to either like it, love it, comment it on it, or unfriend the person. So 4 things, okay? So if it's not something valuable enough for me that I can't like it, love it, comment on it, then I'm gonna unfriend the person, okay? And just go ahead and clear that energy out and say, bless and release, I love you, but you're not for me, okay? So clean up your news feed, and it's really important. The more you clean up your news feed, the more it boosts your algorithm. The more you'll see brand new people in your timeline, the more that they will see you, okay? Every time you comment on somebody's post, you get visibility in their space. So the more commenting you can do that's intentional, that's valuable, that loves on people, the more they will see you, and of course they will fall in love with you, right? Okay, if you're putting good content out there. So the other tip that I have for you is to unfollow people that are in your business. Thanks, I'm glad you guys are loving it. So unfollow people that are in your business. It's completely not necessary. They're already your BFFs. You love all of these people, okay? But when I go to my timeline, I don't want to see everyone that's in my company. That does not serve me, okay? And that happened to me for a while. For a while, I really was working with some of my best friends in the business, to boost posts, to encourage and love on them. But then one day I woke up and I tried to scroll through my timeline, and it was just business people. Where did all of my customers go? Where did all of my potentials go? Where did my 5,000 friends go? Okay, so I would encourage you to unfollow all of those people. If they need help, you can go search for them and find them, but they really don't need to be in your timeline, okay? So you also, I would encourage you, while I'm saying to unfollow people, I do want to encourage you to follow some people though. Follow people whose banks accounts you'd like to trade with, okay? So I have some high-level women that are in my business that I do follow, I don't send them a friend request because I don't have the space for that. Friend requests are like bar stools. You want a customer to sit on there and buy a drink and stay for a really long time. So I try not to send friend requests to people that are in my business because it just doesn't make sense. That space is so valuable. So that's another tip that I have for you, total freebie. But if you've got a ton of friends that are in your same business, go through and unfriend them all. You don't need to be wasting those spaces, okay? But follow people that you'd love to have their paycheck, okay? So I do have some high-level women in my company that I really look up to, that I really just aspire to be like them. I enjoy their content. I enjoy their business. So I'll follow them so that way I can learn and grow in my business. And I also follow people in other businesses. For those of you just jumping on, we just got a bunch of brand new viewers, but I was talking earlier about how I connected with a girl in a different company in a business group, and we constantly share business tips back and forth, and I'll scope out her page once in a while just to get a lot of love and value from that. I like to see how other people are marketing themselves. There's a lot to learn, but I would only do it with somebody that you would want to exchange paychecks with. So I don't have this in my notes here, but it's coming to me ad lib, so I'll just roll with it. Would you guys like to know some of the top people that I follow? So that way you can also follow them. They're experts in the industry and you can learn from them. So if that's something that you'd like, let me know in the comments, and I'll share like my top 3 that I follow that I get a lot of value out of. So I have no problem doing that. So I'm seeing some hearts going here. Okay, so if there's interest, I'll share. So my top 3 people that I love to follow in network marketing, they're experts and I get a lot of value out of them. The first one is Fraser Brooks. Okay, I actually got to meet him in real life. I've got photos with him. I've been meaning to post them forever. So make sure you are following Fraser Brooks. He's amazing, okay? He's an expert in the industry. He grew up in network marketing, okay? And he's an amazing person to follow. I also follow my mentor, Jessie Lee Ward, so you should follow her. She is an expert in all things network marketing, okay? And who's my third? Oh, Ray Higdon. So Ray Higdon, I actually got to meet in real life too. Was blessed to go on a limo ride with him throughout Nashville when I was traveling down there on a business trip, and he is amazing. I haven't met anyone else that can teach you how to posture and have the business conversation like Ray Higdon can. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my top 3, okay? And if you are following any of those people, let me know in the comments. I was just chatting with another girl the other day who's a big Ray Higdon fan. So yeah, I'm seeing some Ray Higdon fans. Yeah, so he's amazing. Eventually I'm going to do Rank Masters one of these months once I get caught up here. So, okay. So I've still got a tip here. Stop liking things. And I know that sounds completely wrong, but there's no value in network marketing for a like. It must be a heart or a love. So you guys know what I'm talking about, right? My little guy is going to jump up here any second. But you know, when you go through the feed, you can like, you can heart something, you can laugh. Hearts are where it's at. Likes don't really do anything. So if you're really looking to boost a comment, a post, a video, the algorithm, a heart is really where it's at. It needs to be some kind of reactionary selection and not just a like. So you'll notice this. This is why you notice when I'm responding to comments on my page, everything is a heart. I'm just like heart, 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 or like maybe a sad face. If somebody says something really sad, I try not to be like heartless. So every time I put a heart on something, and I also reply to every single comment. Now, some of you guys are gonna be like, no, you didn't. Okay, you guys, I get hundreds, if not thousands of comments on my page. Some of my videos I can't keep up with. I go through and I reply to as many comments as I possibly can, but I do my very best to reply to every single comment. You guys gotta remember, and this is something that I used to not do, and if you're not doing it, I encourage you. I don't care if they just said hi, say hi to these people, give them a heart, thank them for watching your video. These are your #1 fans. If you're not loving on them, do you think they're gonna stick around? No, they're gonna go find somebody else where they feel loved and appreciated, okay? So make sure you're taking the time to reply to each comment. I know it's like a big part of my day, but I get a lot of joy out of going in there and going through and loving on people and thanking them for watching and telling them that they're special, you know. some people are really hurting out there, and sometimes just to tell them that they're being seen and that they're valid and that they're important is everything. You just never know the impact that it can make for them. I know that my mentor, when she started acknowledging me in some of our either comments, private messages, things like that, business things, it was everything to me. It changed my entire life. So cool. So that was my top tip for number 1, and I give you a few freebies in that one. So my second tip for you on how you can combat the Facebook algorithm and give yourself more visibility is to do what I like to call a green light challenge. So curious, has anyone ever heard of a green light challenge? If you're in my particular business and on our team, I know that you know, but I'm curious for other people if they've ever heard of it. So go ahead and give me some green hearts or some green lights in the comments here, you guys. It's a really great practice to do to help with the Facebook algorithm, and it's really easy. Like, just take 5 minutes and do it, 3 times a day, and all of a sudden, you've got brand new people in your timeline, and you're in their timeline, which is so, so exciting. So when you go to your Facebook Messenger and you press that button, in the middle, it has like 3 tabs on the bottom. In the middle, there is like a little man icon. It actually looks like a little group of men, and it'll have a green number over it. So when I was typing my notes just before I went live here, I clicked on that the green men in the middle there, and I was showing that I had 893 active people online on my Facebook at that time. Okay, so they were a green light. They're online, they're active, they're scrolling, they're in Messenger, they're working, what have you, okay? So let's go ahead and say hi to some of these people. That's the whole point of the green light challenge. So rather than, I get a lot of leads from my videos, from my posts, from my content, from the things that I'm sharing. So I usually have plenty of people to talk to. However, not all of these people are online. And what about, I told you guys I have over 5,000 friends, over 7,000 friends and followers. So when was the last time I talked to Susie Q? It might have been 4 years ago. Okay, sometimes it's really impossible to keep up with the amount of people that are coming off and on your page. So that's another reason why the Green Light Challenge is so amazing, because this person is online right now and I can actually catch them and catch up with them and have a great conversation with them. So go ahead and say hi to these people, build relationships with them, ask them how their kids are doing, ask them if they have plans for vacation for the summer, what have you. Just get to know them and love on them a little bit. And the more relationships you build, the more long-term longevity you will have for your business. And I'll give you another pro tip about the Green Light Challenge is to scroll all the way to the bottom. So when I was showing mine had 893 active people, the people at the top are people you talk to all the time. But the people all the way on the bottom, sometimes I go all the way to the bottom and I say hi to these people, and it's honestly 2 years since I've spoken to some of them, okay? Because it's a lot. It's so many people, okay? So Green Light Challenge is amazing. Just think if you did 5 minutes even once a day or twice a day, think about how many people you could talk to. Scroll all the way to the bottom and say, hey Jackie, how you been? Hey Susie, how's it going? Hey Linda, I love that new photo of your baby. Hi Jordan, I see you guys are planning to travel to Disney. Think about how many messages you could get out in 5 minutes. And if you did it multiple times a day, you're re-engaging and building relationships with all of these people. Okay, so that was my second tip, Green Light Challenge. So if you guys are enjoying this, go ahead and give the video a quick share, give me some more hearts here, and I'll give you my third tip. So my third tip for you on how you can combat the Facebook algorithm and increase visibility to your page for your business and build up that commissions check is to do video marketing. You guys, video is really where it is, okay? And I know some of you will really hate me for saying that because let's face it, video is scary, but I promise you, if I can do this, any of you can, okay? Just go back and look at some of my first videos back in October, November of 2017. Okay, I was standing like this behind the camera, like a mouse. I was scared, I was shy, I had no idea what I was doing. I was a hot mess, okay? But I built, it's like riding a bike, It's a muscle. There is an art to video. There's an exact science behind what you can do and how you can say and how you say it in order to boost those videos so that way they're successful. You know, there's a reason why I do certain things that I do within my videos. And honestly, you guys, Facebook prefers video. You can put out great post content nonstop 24/7, but video is really where the money is, okay? So that's why you see anyone who's really serious about their business, they're using video, okay? And I say that with a lot of love because some of you are like, oh, I take my business serious, but I'm just scared of video. Well, let's help you get into the video game, okay? Because it's everything, okay? I like tripled, probably 10x my business once I started doing video, honestly. And 10x is a real number because I was just thinking about it, thinking about the numbers. It's for real. So I never thought I would be good at video, you guys. I built a giant following that have grown to love me because I'm geeky and I hate to cook. And I just told people, I was honest. I'm like, I am dorky, I hate the kitchen, but we're learning this keto cooking together. And people were attracted to me. Why? Because I was authentic, because I was my true self, and they could relate to me because, you know, a lot of people don't like to cook. So they'll think, wow, if she can stumble around in the kitchen and put together a delicious meal, so can I, okay? And you build that connection with people. So the whole goal of video is to demonstrate to Facebook that people are watching. Here's why video is important. So Facebook prefers video. So if Facebook sees a lot of comments on a video, if it sees a lot of shares, if it sees that people are watching the video live, you know, some of my videos go viral and I'll have like 300 people watching me live, which is so cool. You know, so what Facebook does is says, oh, there's a lot of people watching this. There's a lot of people commenting right now. People like this video. Let me show it to a few more hundred people. So that's why marketing yourself with video can be absolutely life-changing to your business. So Facebook will see that there's a lot of interest and it will show you to more people. So how many of you guys have been like up late at night in bed? You know you do it, okay? Don't pretend like I'm the only one. You're laying in bed, you're suffering from insomnia, you can't sleep, and you see some wacko coming across on video live at like 3 a.m. And you're like, what's this idiot doing? And of course you have to click on it and there's like 600 people watching this guy do something stupid and crazy, okay? So what's happening is they're doing something to engage people in such a way and that it's causing more people to watch, more people to comment, more people to press that love button, more people to share. And Facebook says, people want to see this, let me show more people. So that's why randomly, I'll never forget, there's this really high level woman in Unique who's got all of these tattoos and this crazy hair. She's like totally my jam. I stumbled across her at 3 a.m. one night in bed and she had like 700 viewers. And I was like, who is this crazy woman with the orange hair? And then I watched her and I'm like, you're so magical, I love you, okay? So I follow her now, even though she's in a different business. But that's how you stumble across these people because the video is successful and it's hitting the Facebook algorithm and Facebook is saying, you need to watch this person. Okay, so yes, it's Amanda Lawrence. You guys are absolutely right. I love her. So she's amazing. So yeah, this is why it's important when you're doing video that you have to communicate and engage your audience so that way they're having fun. They need to be commenting throughout your presentation, you know? That's why I ask you guys, especially when I'm cooking, I'll say, what'd you have for your keto dinner? Tell me about your weekend. If you want to hear my next secret tip, give me some hearts. And I won't tell you until I see the hearts coming, until I see the comments coming, because it's all about engagement. So ask questions, make sure you're doing your video content correctly, you know? And make sure you have like notes and make sure you like know what you're talking about, you know? Sometimes I want to support people and I jump on their live videos and the content is messy. They have no idea what they're talking about. They don't have a stand and their camera's moving all around everywhere. You know, it's hard for me to share and support somebody in the business if it's not good content. So you got to think about quality a little bit. My little stand here cost me $10 on Amazon. It was the best $10 I ever spent, okay? So you can definitely do these things on a budget, all right? And it makes all difference in the quality of your video content. So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. So how many of you out there, if you're boss babes or entrepreneurs, are you going to commit to nourishing and cleaning up your timeline? Okay, if you are, give me some hearts. You can give me some hearts right here too. If you're going to do a green light challenge every single day, maybe several times a day, and connect with some brand new people that you haven't talked to in a really long time, okay? And hopefully start doing some video. And if you're already doing video, working on improving your video content. So I promise you, if you do these things every single day, you will grow your commissions check. Cool. So yeah, go ahead and comment I'm in and let me know, you guys. Especially if you do these things long term. You guys, I can't say this enough, and you're probably so sick of it, but online success is all about consistency. It's about doing the boring things every single day for a year, and then before you know it, a year later, you're making a commissions check that the commissions check that I earned last month is triple what my corporate job used to pay. No joke. So, but I did the boring things every day for a year. So it takes time, it takes consistency, it takes grit. Please don't give up. I tell my girls this all the time on my team because it's normal to have frustrations. It's normal to be like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm like, don't give up now. You've been doing this for 3, 4, 5 months. The fruits of your labor are coming. You just need to not give up, okay? So, I'm curious because we were talking about video tonight and it seems like some of you guys were really interested. How many of you would love to hear more about video? Oh, is she really from your city? Yeah. Is that something that you would like to grow or know more about? Would it be helpful to you guys if I gave you like a basic outline about how you could present a video and some of my top tips and tricks about how you can make sure your Facebook video is engaged and is getting lots of views and content and all of those things? Okay. All right, cool. So if that's something you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments here. I'll let the video marinate for a week, and if I have lots of interest in it, the next video I do about business, I will talk about video. So yeah, don't be scared. It's just, okay. I know it's scary, and the first time I went live, I thought I was gonna die. I promise you, you're gonna make it through it. Even if it's a 1 minute long video, do it and keep that promise to yourself. I promise. For everyone kind of does video a little bit differently. I'm very analytical, so like I literally have my laptop right here, you guys, with my notes, and I scroll down through my notes as I go. Notes really help me because I'm kind of squirrel brain, so I can lose track. If you get nervous, all of a sudden you forget everything. So I do have like some tips and tricks that I do that have really worked for me. I know a lot of people like to cover the, you guys can't see what I'm doing, but you know, up on top here, there it is. There's the live viewer count. So sometimes that's really nerve-wracking for people. So you can actually just put a Post-it note right over it and just act like you're talking to your best friend, and you never know how many people are watching. You don't need to worry about that number. So thanks for the love, you guys. I so appreciate it. So cool. I'll start putting together a nice outline for you on how you can get started with video and really start to have the basics of what a video looks like, you know, because there really are, video is a science. Anyone can do it. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Thank you so much for the unicorns. So, you know, you need to have a great intro and you need to have a strong close for your video to be successful. And those are all things that I can teach you. So super excited to share it with you. So, and if you guys are curious at all about what I do and how I get to work from home full time and travel and build financial freedom, make sure you comment business below because I would love to get you some more information about my opportunity. We do VIP calls every single night. So I would love to invite you to my next VIP call. So if you're watching, you're like, gosh, I wish I could triple my commissions check if you want to earn some more money. And you guys got to remember, I started very part-time. You know, what if 1 hour a day could earn you some extra money? And what if 1 hour a day, 1 year from now, what would that do for you? And if it's something that you're open to, just comment business. We'll get you on my VIP call and we can see if it's a good fit. I would love to have you. I would love to teach you how you can do this and you can earn some extra money and change the life of your family. So how did I brand unicorns? Okay, I'll tell you a quick story real quick and then we'll go, you guys. So I stumbled across it very accidentally. So I've loved unicorns my entire life. As you can tell with my Tokidoki t-shirt, this is like the real me. I didn't plan this because I was going live. I just love unicorns, okay? So one day I was really sad and I was going to my corporate job and it was Monday and I had the Monday blues, and so I did Unicorn Monday on my page because unicorns make me smile. And that's something I would really encourage you to think about for your brand. You have to think about kind of what you want to be known for. I never knew it was going to be unicorns, but it all works out okay, you guys. So I did Unicorn Monday on my page to make me smile, to make me happy, and people got into it. And now before I know it, people are sending me unicorns every single day. People look forward to Unicorn Monday on my page so they can comment and give me unicorn gifs and all of the 9 yards, the unicorn stickers and everything like that. And so all of a sudden I just kind of stumbled across, I became Unicorn Boss. So I totally love my brand. It's all about me, which I love, and I think you guys get a lot of fun out of it too. So, you know, for a long time, I would say it was like 5 or 6 months, I was struggling to find out what my brand was. And I would say the biggest thing I would encourage you to do when you're creating a brand is to do something you love. So, you know, and I experimented with a lot of things because I love crystals. So I post a lot about gemstones. I love yoga. I love health and wellness. I also am into video games. So I tried playing around with a lot of different things before I found the one thing that really stuck for me. So you'll find your brand, I promise you. And if you're going to Empire U, Debbie, I can't wait to hug you. That will be amazing. I can't wait to see you in Dallas. So I'm right down the road. So all right. Thanks, you guys. Have a great night. Don't forget to comment business if you want more information. Friend me, follow me, give the video a quick share. I so love and appreciate you, and I hope you have a great night. I'll be back to chat with you again soon. Take care.